Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys, hanging with my sleepy sidekick, Mega Good Vibes, and we are on to share some messages around the Divine Masculine Collective. I'm getting a message that someone's really pissed off. Okay, and I do feel like it has a lot to do with the karmic energies. I feel like your masculines, they can't get you off their mind, okay? What they're feeling for you is getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And like, I'm hearing someone in my head, like it's like a karmic energy that's like saying to your masculine, like, after everything we've been through, you're just gonna leave like that. Or it could be like, you know, like I keep hearing like, after everything we've been through. And I feel like this is a divine masculine that's willing to piss off people. Like they're doing things that are a little bit ruthless. Let's find out why. I can't stand the idea of you moving on. Okay, so I feel like just watching you maybe move forward or move on in some way is making them want to come to you. And I feel like it's making them impulsive as well. Like they could be just telling people like, listen, I gotta go. And people are like, what do you mean you gotta go? And it's like no explanations. They're just completely focused on the divine feminine right now, okay? It sounds selfish, but I really want you to wait on me. They're definitely on their way back to you. I really don't feel like any of the divine feminines are waiting around right now. So your masculines could be in a panic over that. And like I'm saying, like if they've been watching you like on social media, like you're just doing your own thing, your energy is also very different. Like maybe you're not perceiving separation in the way that you used to, where you would maybe like, you know, feel obsessive over them, or you get into that chaser energy. Like many of you have kind of like graduated from that energy. And I think that it's now a lot of your masculines are feeling like that pull, right? It's like they're feeling that whole twin flame thing, right? Where it's like, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't stop thinking about this person. All I want to do is move towards them. I wonder what they're doing. How come they're not returning my calls, my text messages? Just a lot of you you're sure, like if you're the feminines, you're sure of what you want. Let's get the feminines energy. You're sure of what you want. So therefore, your masculine's going to have to be in a particular type of energy to get your attention. And gosh, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of people that are very envious over you right now, divine feminine. So make sure you guys are like, you know, doing things like protecting yourself. If you have to, send things back tenfold. Okay, that's not going to be for everybody. And please, guys, don't get in the comments with your holier than thou, you know, oh, don't tell us to send stuff back tenfold. Like some of us know where we come from, and you know, the way that we are meant to maneuver our way throughout this life. Okay, so if you guys want to live in love and light in the name of love, you guys go ahead and do that. I know who I'm talking to when I say make sure you guys are sending shit back tenfold, and ask your ancestors and your guides for the help to do that. Okay, because I'm telling you, like, it's pissing somebody off that, like, I'm hearing like a karmic energy go like, are you fucking serious? Like, you're really going. You're seriously going. That's the vibe that I'm getting, which is why I'm telling you guys, protect yourself. Some of you are going to be experiencing things like your nails breaking like very, very deeply. You could all of a sudden wake up with like bags under your eyes and you're like, what the fuck's going on with my skin? I was glowing up yesterday. Like, what's going on all of a sudden? You could be feeling very tired. You could be feeling less motivated. Things just kind of seem to go wrong. It's like, I don't know, maybe your car won't start for work, or just stuff ends up coming up to like easily stress you out. So be mindful of these things happening. And if you do catch it happening, remember to smile, take a deep breath, repeat the affirmation that all is well. And just kind of have that spiritual heads up, right? Don't let the energy penetrate at all or get that reaction out of you, because the reaction is kind of what gets you going, and then more things end up feeling, you know, very tumultuous because your energy, okay, you're getting distracted, your mood is getting distracted. So if things start going wrong, just kind of smile at it and let divine timing do its thing. Again, send shit back if you have to, or just say whatever's being sent my way, I release it into the universe. All right. How are people perceiving you at this time, divine feminine? Why are people so envious of you? So we have Artemis, okay, guardian. I feel like whatever they're doing is not working and they're pissed. Okay, so they could be envious that you're protected, you're highly protected. It says you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So someone's pissed off that whatever they're sending towards you, again, you guys are probably just shrugging it off or smiling it off because you're in your high priestess energy. You can recognize things before they happen. Let's see which goddess is at the very bottom of the deck to support Artemis. So we have Yamanya, which is golden opportunity, okay? So important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. I love that this card is coming out because I feel like you're protected. Keep moving forward, okay? I think I shared that in my community post. It was a quote by one of my favorite characters in Demon Slayer, which is Sabito. And I'll read you guys the quote here. So it says, there's no other way to go but forward, okay? And I remember in another quote was along the lines of, you know, sometimes when you lose people, you know, it could be anybody, family, friends, you know, lovers, it doesn't matter. The only way left to go is forward. So I feel like new doors are opening for you to walk through them right now. Is no matter what's going on this twin flame journey, if like illusions appear to be very heavy right now, I feel like many of you are just kind of pushing forward and walking through. You're not willing to engage in competition or a fight. And that's why a lot of you are moving on, moving forward. Okay, walk through them. I feel like that's what you're doing, which is why they can't stand the idea of you moving on. Many of you are in a high vibration right now, and if you thought in the past that you weren't able to get past karmic loops with your divine masculines, like some of you might call your divine masculines a karmic, or you might feel like they're a false twin flame. It's if they're attached to a karmic person, then yeah, of course your counterpart's energy is going to seem karmic, right? I feel like we're all guilty of being karmic at some point, but that's why we're on this journey, is to live our authentic selves by being able to look at the karma that's happening and do something to correct it. And I feel like a lot of the divine feminines are doing something to correct the karma of being in this dynamic with your masculine that may seem toxic at times, or again, it may be karmic, okay? So that's why a lot of you are learning and letting go, and you're detaching because you realize it's not what you want for yourself. And I feel like the more you want better things for yourself, divine feminine, your divine masculines can't help but move towards you because they feel that vibration, they feel that energy. They often want better things for themselves as well. And part of wanting better for themselves is actually ridding themselves of a karmic situation that they're in, which is why someone is very envious of you, someone is pissed off at you, because they could feel like you're pulling the divine masculine away from them, right? But I feel like all of that is going to show itself in time, okay? But that's what I'm getting. It's like someone doesn't want to take accountability, and it's like they're blaming you, but you have nothing to do with anything right now, because I feel like a lot of you are protected. You're minding your own business. That's why, again, like this person wants you to wait on them. They're on their way back to you. Okay, let's find out about what kind of actions they're taking, or what kind of state of mind they're in. What's going on with these divine masculines that are on their way back to the divine feminine? What's going on with these divine masculines? Page of Swords and Two of Swords. That's so strange, because I think this combination came up in another reading as well, and I did shuffle the cards. Yeah, it's all about choices for your divine masculine, but I feel like the choices are getting easier and easier for them because they're starting to see things play out in reality. And some of the things that they're starting to see play out is opportunities happening for you, divine feminine. And so a lot of them could be in regret over some decisions that they've made. That's why they're calling themselves selfish here, because it's like, I feel like with how they handled you, divine feminine, because of how they handled you, and you guys are protected, many of you are taking the assignment for what it is on this twin flame journey, and you're trying your best to do everything and or maybe like play by the rules. And I feel like each time people try to come up against you, or even like make life hard in some way for you, or even wish that upon you, I feel like time and time again you glow up, or I'm getting the word banish, and that's so strange, but I'm just going to say it anyway. But maybe it has a lot to do with your guardians and ancestors in this card, with Artemis here. But many of you have a way of like banishing whatever is being thrown at you. And now that you're ready to move forward, I feel like it continuously puts this person into a place of regret over the choices that they've made. Okay? Especially when it comes to getting a reaction out of you, or maybe even like getting together with karmics. Like a lot of you, I'm sorry to say, but a lot of you have masculines who have karmics that know about you, and they feed off of getting some type of reaction from you. And that's why many of you have been guided away, or you've been moved on to new opportunities opening up for you, because I feel like you have guardians and angels and stuff who are around you, who are observing you and watching you do this whole twin flame journey. And I feel like for a lot of you who are doing things out of like spirit of purity, like you have like a pure spirit, it's like you don't know what you're doing here, but you're gonna do the right thing. That's all that matters to you. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I know I should be doing the right thing. I feel like your masculines haven't done that. Like they haven't done the right thing. They've done things out of ego. They've done things out of being defensive. They've done things out of being insecure. But the reason they're doing that is because they're continuing to stay attached to karmic energies while they maneuver their way through this twin flame journey. So I feel like the Page of Swords, it's here to think before you act, like I said the last time this card came out. And what I'm getting for a lot of your masculines is the one of the biggest lessons or hurdles that they have to overcome is approaching this journey as someone who doesn't have any attachments to them. Okay? Because a lot of you have divine masculines who are trying to communicate and reach out, but it's like still they have a third party. Okay? And this could be reversed. It could be the feminine doing this. Each time you try to connect with the masculines, things just aren't working out because you are maybe refusing to let go of a third party. Guys, 3 people can't be in a relationship, okay? It's just not how it works, okay? Despite what, these kind of woke people want to let you know about, freedom and living life in this way where, polyamorous relationships are a thing, and oh no, it's good, it's just not normal. It really isn't. It's not what we've been taught. It's not what we're biologically programmed to do, okay? And guys, please don't come for me in the comments, because don't waste your time or energy. It's just not normal. And I feel like a lot of your divine masculines, they're awakening more and more to this truth. Like I feel like this whole twin flame journey can sometimes be filled with a lot of pain because of attachment, right? Like attachment is a big thing. We learn attachment when we're children. And so I feel like many of your masculines are learning and working on reprogramming how it is they act and perceive others in relationships, and pay attention to their attachment style. Because right now I feel like they have others attached to them in a really negative way. Like many of your masculines have a negative karmic situation attached to them, and that has an influence on how your masculines behave in the connection with you. The difference is, though, I feel like many of you are learning the lessons right off the bat, and instead of staying engaged in these cycles, a lot of you are learning and you're starting to detach. Okay, detach away from people, places, or things that don't serve you, including your counterpart. Why? Because you know that that's the lesson that they're offering you. They're offering you that lesson out of love, right? But it's like, sometimes it's hard to see that, right? It's like, if we set all human stuff aside, your twin flame comes into your life to teach you the toughest lessons, to teach you lessons about your self-worth, your self-respect, your dignity. If you can master these lessons, you're coming out on top. Right? You guys are coming out on top, and then you can be thankful to your divine masculine energy for coming in the way that they did with their karmic situations to help teach you. They're not there to trick you and trap you and wrap you up in karmic cycles. I feel like for many of us, it is about accountability. And the moment we take that accountability and we're grateful for the lessons learned because it's kept us in our integrity, then a lot of these golden opportunities start coming forward and opening up, right? Many of you are heavily, heavily, heavily protected on this journey, okay? And a lot of your masculines can sense that you're protected, and I feel like they want some of that protection too. There is something about you that they are drawn to, especially when it comes to healing. Part of these two cards as well, like I can't stand the idea of you moving on. It sounds selfish, but I really want you to wait on me. I feel like that energy is coming from ego as well, because they'll also have to recognize that spiritually your energy is really always there with them, right? Like, 'cause some of your masculines, they're gonna learn the hard way as well, right? Like, they're gonna drop the karmic, try to come towards you. It's like, listen, a relationship with me is not gonna solve your problems, bro. You know, so this is lessons that many of you are teaching your masculines as well. They'll also have to learn that this twin flame journey is not about love and romantic relationship and being boyfriend and girlfriend or trying to be husband and wife. It is about having those lessons come up, and it's like, how are you going to handle yourself? You know, like, how are you going to move? How are you going to handle yourself? And many of you are teaching your divine masculines to really to humble themselves and to start moving with self-respect, dignity, you know, have their head on their shoulders. All right. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys for this short reading. I hope you've enjoyed. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay. I wish I could show you guys. Let me see if I can show you guys how she curls herself up like a pretzel. And this thing, it's the cutest. I gotta try to be quiet too, because you know how she gets like super spooked. Look at her. Look at how cute she is over there. She literally curls up like that. Hi, cutie. Look at you. You're so cute. Did I wake you? I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, guys. We both love you guys. All right? Take it easy.